Hello, everyone, and welcome to this brief instructional video regarding your online course selection. My name is Mr. Robertson. I'm just going to walk you through how to take the courses that you've selected already with the sheets that you've been provided by Madame Nielsen or Mr. Rose, and transfer that, of course, into your online Powerschool account for your course selection submission. The best device to work from is a desktop, laptop, or Chromebook. And in order to access your Powerschool account, you'll want to go to the Spruce Grove Composite High School homepage, hover over for parents, and then select Powerschool. That'll take you to the student and parent portal login page. I'm not going to select that as I already have mine ready to go. But obviously, student, you want to type in your login, type in your password, and once you have that typed in, entered, you'll come to a screen that looks a little bit like this. In particular, it has the navigation along the left-hand side of your screen, and you'll want to click on class registration. And once you've clicked on class registration, this screen will come up. Now, for those of you heading into grade 12 next year, your screen will look a little bit different, but very similar. Of course, it'll have grade 12 indicated there. Grade 12s, you must select 6 courses for the school year, plus an additional 2 alternates. Grade 11s, of course, as it says on this in this area up here, you must select 8 courses for the school year in addition to 2 alternates. In order to select your classes, you're going to go to the right-hand side. You'll see the pencil icon, and you're going to select that pencil icon. And if I'm a immersion student, I'll be choosing 2 courses out of this pocket of, or this category of courses. I'm going to select them, and then I'm going to click OK. Okay, and throughout, if I make a mistake and I want to remove those courses, I re-click the pencil, I re-click that item to deselect it, and then I click OK. In this case, if I am a regular English student, perhaps I'm going to choose my English 20-1. So I will select that. I'm going to go to Social Studies. Remember, Social Studies is a required course at each grade level, just like English. Immersion students, you take, of course, your Social Studies through the Etudes Sociale course. So you wouldn't choose one from this category. Math. If you're going into grade 11, perhaps you're choosing your Math 20-2, or maybe it's your Math 20-1. I'm going to select Math 20-2. Remember that you can see you have prerequisite notes here. So when you open up, perhaps it's your math queue, you may not have access to Math 20-1 because you haven't achieved a math grade 65% or greater in Math 10C. And you know what? Our math department does recommend a math mark for Math 10C that is 75% and above in order to be successful in Math 20-1. So if you are unable to choose that because of your prerequisite mark, you do need to choose a math that you are able to select from based upon that mark. So I'm going to select OK. And then regarding the sciences, you can see here my prerequisite mark must not have been strong enough to get into Bio 20, Chem 20, or Physics 20. So I'm going to go with Science 20. And you know what? Perhaps I can have a conversation with my administrator or with my counselor a little bit later. I'll walk you through that process in terms of how you can indicate maybe your desire to take Chem 20 or Bio 20 based upon that Science 10 achievement. I'm going to click OK there as well. So I have 4 classes selected for my grade 11 year. I need to select 4 more. So I'm going to maybe go, I will choose, perhaps I didn't take art in grade 10, but I want to. And so maybe I can take art 10. Perhaps I could take art 20 as well. Perhaps I did take art 10, so I'm just going to take art 20. And I'm going to go to the next screen. So if you ever can't find your course, do flip over to the next one. I'm going to take my German 20 as well because I took German 10. So I have my art 20, my German 20, and then perhaps I have my food studies 20 and my intro to trades. Just a note regarding intro to trades, You can take Intro to Trades more than once, so you can take it. You can select it twice. You have Intro to Trades 1 here. If you want it again, you can take Intro to Trades 2, and that allows you to do more work in the mechanics, fabrication, and construction areas. So, as it's shown, I have my 4 core that I am in need of. I have my 4 complementary. For some of you going to grade 11, you'll have 6 core and maybe 2 complementary. It really does depend on you as a student. Note, there's some information technology courses here. Obviously, if you're choosing courses there, and you'll pick them from that bin. Ditto for social sciences. And again, the same for physical education. Note that the sports performance, comm, phys ed courses are all here, as well as leadership and childcare learning. Okay, so all of them are there. Again, you do need to click or select some alternates. You must select 2, and so maybe I'll select my French 10-9, maybe I'll select my forensic science. I've selected 2. If I'm involved in some after-school programming, musical theater, or the music program, drumline, chamber ensemble, I can select those here. And you will notice that in order to submit this successfully, you are required between 40 and 52 credit hours. Again, grade 12s, you're required between 30 and 52 credit hours, because you only are required to take 6 courses as long as you're meeting all the requirements and you've earned all your credits. And at the bottom of your screen, you will have a submit button. So just a note, the submit button is not present on my screen because I'm in an admin screen, but the final step to you submitting this successfully is clicking on the submit button, which will be down here. Okay, so ensure you click on that submit button. You'll get a window that will pop up that will say your courses have been successfully submitted. If there's a problem, and it doesn't submit, a window will pop up telling you what the problem is and what you need to do to fix that. And so you go back through and readjust some things and then click submit, and it will accept it. Other than that, that is it. That is the course selection process. Except one last thing, sorry. If you are not able to select a course because you have not met a prereq requirement, or let's say that you did not take French 10 in your grade 10 year, but you want to take French 10 and French 20 in your grade 11 year, because you don't have the prereq to French 20, you would need some admin approval to select that. And so for any of those situations where you're not able to select the course that you want to have access to, you need to complete this Google form. The link is in the email that you would have received. You type in your last name, you type in your first name, you indicate your grade level for the next year, and then you indicate what it is that you are wanting, and your personal email address. A grade coordinator or a counselor will touch base with you and walk you through the steps that might be required in order for you to access that course. Okay, and so we do give advice and guidance based upon the desire, of course, for you to be successful at that next level. And so this form can be completed to get that process going. If you have questions along the way, of course, by all means, stop by and talk with your grade administrator or counselor. But again, it is a pretty straightforward process. So good luck with that. And I look forward to seeing your course selections come on in. Thank you very much and have an excellent day. Bye.